Good morning, folks. Happy Sunday. So I wanted to talk about guitar, and I always talk about my approach to the guitar is I kind of think about it as guitar minimalism. I think far too often we talk a lot about theory, but there are some things that are very useful. I do know some theory, but not a lot, but enough to, I guess, be dangerous. And one of the things I've always loved is the guitar is very logical, and it's probably our best teacher. It's not all just the books and obviously the records, or I should say the songs and videos and things of that nature. I want to talk about the cycle of fourths. There are two things you always learn about: is the cycle of fifths or cycle of fourths. I use primarily the cycle of fourths, and all that means is like it's four notes relative to wherever you start. So in the case of C, if you count it up the scale, C, D, E, F, F is B, the fourth of C, and so on and so forth. The importance to me of the cycles is it is a really great way to practice the guitar in all 12 keys. So it's a structured way. So if you learn a major chord, if you do root 5 and root 6, you can kind of cycle through that very, very easily. I'll show you how to do that. If you learn a scale, you can do that. So for example, let's use the guitar because that is our friend. So if you look at this thing, right? Remember, four notes up relative to wherever you start. You start on C, you go one direction, it's a cycle of fourths, another direction, a cycle of fifths. For the purposes of this video, I use cycle of fourths a lot. So, C, F. So, lays really nicely on the guitar, which would be on the 8th fret, C, root C right here, and then F right there. So if you learn your scales and you learn your chord with root 5 and root 6, you can basically cycle them through all of the different keys, which you're taught to do. So C major 7th with the root 6, F major 7 with the root 5. That just means what it's called is there. So the next way, next thing after that, you just move 2 frets down right here, and that would be the 6th fret right here. That's a B flat right here, E flat. So you remember C, F, B flat, E flat. Okay? So after that, you just move 2 frets down. This is the 4th fret right here. G sharp, A flat, C sharp, D flat. So right here, 2 frets down, F sharp or G flat, and this is a B. So now the next one is going to be E and A, but I don't do the open. I go up here, E, A. So E, A. Then right here, D and G. So D, G. It's all I'm doing here, and then it starts over and it cycles back. What you've done is you basically have structured the guitar and you kind of used everything. You're not in one position now. So just the chords would look like this. Then back to C major 7, okay? So you can take anything you learn, if you learn root 5 and root 6, cycle them to all 12 keys. And this is 12. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay? Got all 12 keys. Same thing. So for example, C major scale with a root 6 would look something like this. C major scale, root 6. F major scale with root 5 means it's on the 5th string, right? Would look something like this. Okay? And you can cycle this now through all 12 keys. Beautiful. You can do this with chords too, okay? So that was major 7th. So we could do minor sevenths. We learn them root 6, then root 5. So C minor 7th, F minor 7. So all that does is that it systematically puts underneath your fingers the fretboard, which is your friend. You can do this with scales, you can do this with chords, you can do this with arpeggios. So all the time when people tell you learn them in all 12 keys, that's the easiest way, and that's why I think is the value for me of the cycle of fourths. Again, just Google it. You'll see the circle, and you'll see the notes, and you can go one direction. Structure your guitar playing. Structure, 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 and practice, practice, practice. Thank you for watching, and have a great rest of your Sunday. Bye now.